We're going to go to Ms. Kappa-Kingi, who's online and been very patient.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Minister Morena, I'd like to ask you some questions, particularly around Māori families, Māori individuals, Māori businesses. So the Venture Capital Fund, are there any specific targets within that are dedicated to supporting Māori-owned businesses, Māori-led businesses, Minister?
No, there aren't, but I expect that Māori-led businesses will be both eligible for the scheme and should be able to make sure that they do well, because, as you know, there are some incredibly successful Māori-led ventures, and I expect there will be more in the years ahead.
It's just the word should doesn't give me confidence that that actually will occur, Minister. It should, and yes, there are successful and driven Māori businesses, but access to that isn't as simple as it sounds, and there's a whole range of reasons why those things can occur. The treaty settlements, and of course that's where Māori, of course, critical to growing our asset base. And so just to that, is there any particular specific attention to that is particular and specific to treaty settlements that will grow, develop and give better access to Māori in that regard?
Well, a couple of things. First, in terms of, I think you're talking about the Elevate Venture Capital Fund. The Crown has intentionally been a step removed from the individual investment decisions that fund makes. It's actually a fund of funds, so it provides funding to other venture capital funds, which then select which businesses to invest in. So it would be improper for us to direct specifically which businesses we wished those investments to go into. But to the second part of your question about opportunities for post-settlement entities, iwi Māori, I believe that those are significant. Partly, that is because the attitude of the Crown towards investing with iwi is rather expensive. We see a role for iwi increasingly in future being private partners in investment in public infrastructure, and we think that there will be opportunities in that regard. And certainly iwi leaders I have spoken to anticipate those opportunities and are looking forward to them. I also think that there will be particular opportunities for Māori-led entities to partner with the Crown on delivery of both affordable and social housing, partly because some of the restraints that have stopped development on Māori land are regulatory. And this is a government that is prepared to get that red tape out of the way so that Māori can make much better use of their whenua. And you've seen that, for example, in the National Direction Statement, which we've published recently about Papa-Kaianga housing, which is intended to be much more enabling of housing development on Māori land. One of the most underutilised assets which New Zealand has is Māori land. And the Crown has both fiscal tools, sure, but regulatory tools are very significant in ensuring that Māori are able to make the use of that capital.
Okay.
One final one, if I may, Mr. Chair. It's really...
Yeah, please.
So how, Minister, how does Treasury monitor Māori economic growth and development? Does it? How does it? Does it keep an eye on it? How does it do that?
Well, you will have seen earlier this year that the Ministry for Business released their snapshot of the Māori economy, which provides a statistical overview of the trends that we are seeing in that part of our economy. It was a really good news story showing increasing rates of Māori entrepreneurship, increasing growth in the Māori capital base, wages between Māori workers and non-Māori workers are getting more even. So there's real success stories across the Māori economy. In fact, by a number of measures, the Māori economy has grown faster than the economy as a whole. And what we've also seen is diversification in that economy, which traditionally has been associated with the primary industries, with fisheries, with forestry. Increasingly, you are seeing that there are a range of other sectors and businesses which are encompassed by the Māori economy, which are doing very well as well. So I am happy to direct you to that report.
Okay.